Hello, YouTube. Hey, everybody. I'm back with some more Dragon Age Part 6. We just arrived at the camp for the first time, and I'm about to gather my party and head out back to Lothering, where I can complete some more of the quests there.
Yes.
Yeah, we want to go back to Lothering right now. I know it can be kind of tedious, but I want to make sure I can get the most out of each location. Complete all the side quests and kind of get to know the areas. That way I can be fully prepared for each area by having enough XP and weapons and armors, and just keep everything up to date, you know. So I believe my quests here were just the stuff from the board, which are some bears and an orphan's mother, which I talked to that orphan earlier. It was the red-haired boy. Rip, here it is. Alas.
I'm off.
That is mighty unfortunate. Now we shall go destroy these infected bears. I'm not sure how powerful they are, so I'm just gonna go in. And I don't know. Oh my god! Look at how fast that bear's moving after me. Dang. I'm gonna try and do the backstab on this one. Yeah. Here we go. Perfect. And just get the slice. Nice. Alright. Am I infected again? What's the deal? What is this? Song of Valor. Okay, that's what that is. So I believe that was both of these. Yeah. We'll do that once we complete everything here. We'll go back to the camp and then talk to them. Complete that quest, the camp, and then I believe we will head to Redcliffe or wherever Arl Emond is. I think we'll start there. This isn't where I need to go. What am I doing?
So, let me get this straight. You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Okay, he repeats the same voice line.
Still, the winds did quiet, and all animals.
Alright, I don't need to hear that.
All was silent.
Why is he telling me that stuff? Is there more stuff on the board? Nope. Okay, it's gone. Nice. Alright, so I think that's pretty much all I can do here right now. Is there a quick... Nope. Can't, like, quick travel. I didn't look very hard. Maybe you can, but whatever. I'm already walking over here. Alright. There's that quest from the Blood Mage. Where did that... What? Whatever, I don't want to worry about that. I don't think that's part of the... I think that's all DLC. we will go to the party camp area, talk to Sandal. And then if there's anyone else that needs to be talked to at the camp, we will do that while we are there. Hey guys, so fair warning, this episode is a lot of me spending a lot of time in the party area talking to Sandal, I forget his name, but the other guy for the DLC, and Leliana, as I'm trying to make progress on the, I'm romancing Leliana this playthrough. So I spent a lot of time. If you guys don't want to listen to it, I'm not going to cut it out, because if you want to listen to the dialogue, you can. But it does take up a lot of this video, and if you want to skip it, you want to go to 26 minutes and 30 seconds is about when I head out for the next thing. So if you're not interested, you just want to cut and see pieces of it, whatever. It's very, not boring, but there's not a whole lot going on for the next about 21 minutes. So if you want to skip it, go ahead. Alright, see ya. Hold on, I don't know what I'm doing right here. I need to get out of here. What if I take this enchanted dagger off of me? Then will he be able to...
Enchantment!
Okay, I feel like that kid might be a little slow. Can I only do it to, like, weapons that are tier 3 or above? Also, is that a two-handed? No, it's not. Nice. Well, I don't want to enchant right now. That guy needs to stop.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me. Oh, nothing so unusual and so interesting as you and your companions, I'm sure. Dwarven merchants are common enough on these roads, aren't they? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
So I get a discount. What do I want to sell back? Weapons. These daggers, don't need them. Warden's greatsword, or longsword, don't need him. He has a better one. Greatsword, not gonna use it. Firebolt, don't have a crossbow. We'll keep that stuff. I can give this to Morrigan, I think. Oh, shit. Alright, let me go through and see what's going on. Well, it would appear as my Dalish boots are
I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy...
Alright. So I can pretty much sell all this stuff back. Again, I'm gonna... Well... I'm gonna hang on to this because I'm not sure if what premium content or whatever it is used for. Who's this guy?
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader? Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled. My family, well, past a bit checkered, to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Olin banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. Duncan wanted to reclaim the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak, and perhaps we'll uncover evidence to restore my family's honour along the way. Nobody's been to Soldier's Peak since the Grey Wardens were banished, but I found a way. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous. Will you help me? 1,000 blessings upon you, Warden.
Sure.
I'll mark down the
I'll help
location on
him.
your map. When you arrive, we'll pick
But I'm
our
not
way
doing
through the
that right
tunnels
now.
together.
No, 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 no. Okay, good. Yeah, see, it's premium content, so it's not part of the real game. I will do the Arl of Redcliffe. Alright.
Yes? Well, here I am. What is meant by someone like me? And there were no beautiful, charming women in the cloisters, you think? You would be wrong. There were many lovely young initiates in the Lothering cloister, all of them chaste and virtuous. It added to their mystique, because then they were forbidden, and forbidden fruit is the sweeter, no? Flatterer. I, however, did not take vows, and so perhaps I am not as enigmatic? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed. We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the Chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken. The Chantry doesn't. I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. And my skill in battle? Let's move. Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? Where did you hear this? And you believe everything you hear? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers. But some of them are what we call bards. Many use the two words minstrel and bard interchangeably. Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are. Noble in all aid, but they can in secret. They plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players. And I shouldn't I, after having spent most of my adult life as one? But does it really matter what I was? What's past is past. I found myself in Ferelden, and I like to see the Maker. Yes? Something you need? That's an idea. I've watched you, and I do think you'd find some of my skills quite easy. Let's just go over there, away from the others. For safety, yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think. Chantry law, in a and soothing, but they were impure. The maker, any land that was touched by the taint. Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale. A long time ago, before the cold Aveline, she learned to wield the sword as well as any man. Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could. They bestowed. Now, in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney. But Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered. Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious. Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat. The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized when he was made king, and to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevaliers. I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have heard of... Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth. Ferelden mothers, scared. They also said that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you. Flemeth's beauty was known throughout when she Conable Flemeth, and then one day a young poet named Flemeth but Flemeth was imprisoned in the distraught at the demon. The last they say she took to her side many chastened men, and with their help begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokariwa. Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? I knew this would come up sooner or later. In it, I stood, I fell, and the darkness drew me in. I suppose I did. When I woke, everyone... It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith. In my dream, I felt there are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Black devours everything? That is why you're a Grey Warden. Yes? Something you need? Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much. Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much. Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. When I was born in Orlais, and did not... Mother died. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother. Strangely, the only thing I really remember of small white Ferelden wildflowers. But enough about... Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? I miss Falra. There was always floating above that all, the chant. Oh, it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais, her gold. Of course they are good, and you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais. Dresses, fine dresses and furs, and shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes! Living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes. When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. I had my eye on a pair my shoemaker was working on. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky, fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them. Thank you. It's kind of you to say so, even wearing these mud-covered horrors. They're sturdy shoes, but some... Oh, I could talk about shoes. Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Chantry law in by any land that was touched by the taint. Which one? I know little about your people, but I may be misinformed, and I would hate to offend you. I have heard a little about how the elves gained their freedom from the Tevinter Imperium. When Andraste began her exalted march against the Imperium, the great elven leader, Shartan, was killed when Andraste was betrayed. The elves claimed the Dales in the south and settled there in a land of their own. The elves lived in the Dales for centuries. This angered the Chantry declared a holy... During the exalted march of the Dales, the elven cities were sacked. But others, still fiercely proud of their... Andraste was the make beauty, but and this is why Andraste brought the Imperium to its knees, and her victories converted many to the worship. Alas, she was out of... Andraste was burnt at the stake in Minrathous, the capital of Tevinter. I have thought on this too. This question we will never know for sure. I must say that traveling with you has opened my eyes to how wrong some are about the Dalish. You are not at all savage, and I've not seen you snatch away women and children without provocation. If my people were more open to interacting with yours, we could do away with such misperceptions. I hear many city folk talk about how wonderful it must be to live simpler lives, close to the earth. They could learn from the Dalish. How marvelous that must be. I have met very few elves, and those that I have met were pledged to the service of Orlesian nobles. Elven servants are A well-trained elven servant is highly valued in Orlais. They are nimble and dexterous, and many people find them pleasing to look at. No, I did not. Oh, my words were clumsily chosen. I did not mean to offend. I am sorry. Thank you. You have given me a lot to think about. Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind?
Sorry about that, guys.
Yes.
We are back. I was communicating with all the party members in the camp, and it took a while, a hot second, so I did not want you guys to have to deal with all that, so I'm just gonna cut that out for you. I think I'm trying to go to Redcliffe right now, right? Oh, I can just click on Redcliffe. I'm a dumbass. For some reason, I thought that I had to take some kind of, alternate route. So I'm going to Redcliffe to communicate with, excuse me, Arl Emond to get forces for the army. I think.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier. I don't know. I doubt it. I've never liked it, that's for sure. Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly?
No, sir, you did not.
No, I'm not his son. I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose. Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry. You're right, I should have. It's brought me nothing but problems, to be honest. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they... So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me. Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence.
So this dude is
See that?
royalty.
I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it shattered. Stupid thing to do. The Owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
Mm.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
Alrighty, let's keep moving. Keep moving.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road.
Who is
though I
this
scarcely
boy?
believed it. Have you come to help us?
Help. With what do you need help?
The Arl? Then you don't know. Has nobody
Uh-oh.
out there heard? We're under attack.
Oh shit.
Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does.
Is it
I should take you to
Darkspawn?
Van Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Van Tegan, Arlemon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Alright, let's go. Oh, I'm not sure. Is that water or is the ground not rendering? I'll just give him the benefit of the doubt and say it's water. Alrighty. Rip. That statue is looking hot, dude. Look at its face.
It's
Oh.
Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would...
Was there a fucking
Well
height
done,
option
Thomas.
in the character?
Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan,
Customization.
Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Van Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud. Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though I'm just as surprised about that as you are, believe me.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
I refer to Kaelin, of course. Our sister was Queen Rowan, King Merrick's wife and Kaelin's mother. Make her rest her soul.
So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things?
Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh.
So
They
zombies.
hit again
But
the
they
next
aren't
night.
Darkspawn.
Each night they come with greater numbers. With Kaelin dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arleman.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense
Oh
outside.
jeez, I don't want to
Murdoch, the
become
village
this
mayor, is
guy's
outside the
errand
chantry.
boy.
Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Alright.
Let us pray.
It's not my business.
I'm scared.
Did they give me a quest for Redcliffe? Yeah, alright. Village under siege.
Mother, when are the bad men coming?
Who's this?
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
What? Don't be dumb.
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible, you poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too. He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy.
What
He
is
doesn't
she
understand.
wearing?
She's
These
gone.
straps serve no...
If he is
I guess they're
foolishly
sewn
run
into
off,
the...
then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
It looks like she's wearing stupid backpack straps. I guess it's sewn into her shirt dress thing, though.
You will. Thank you so much.
Morrigan
Please
does
find
not seem to like it when I help people.
But night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here.
These people are not in a very good spot. Alright. I'll leave it off here, and when we return, we shall
It's difficult to breathe within.
help
all
the
that
people of
self-righteousness crowding the air.
Redcliffe, this is. So, thanks for watching, you guys, and I will get the next part out to you as soon as I can. Alright, see ya.